Good evening, everybody. It's Norma, and it is that time of the month. It is what I am burning now in the month of April. And I apologize that it's taking me so long to get this video up this month. I normally film these videos on a Sunday evening, and I was planning on getting it up the first Sunday in April, because I had just pretty much finished all of my March scents, and I had my Easter stuff out. And I can't remember what happened that weekend. I either got too busy or I got too tired or I just didn't have things set up enough. But whatever the reason was, I didn't film it. And then the next weekend was Easter Sunday and I was out of town. And then last weekend I did a bunch of Goose Creek reviews, so I was just too tired to do my What I'm Burning Now video. So here we are today. So better late than never, right? Now I am kind of disappointed that you guys didn't get to see my Easter decor, because I had a lot of those vintage Easter bunnies that I got from Yankee Candle scattered throughout. Oh, they were so cute and adorable, but there's always next year. So for the month of April, I am trying to start to simplify my candle burning. You know, during the fall and during the holidays, I had like a zillion candles going, and I still do. But I really am trying to simplify it, you know, as we go into the warmer months. So this is my attempt at trying to simplify. I don't know what I'm going to do for the summer, because when I like to have points of light throughout, you know, the space in my house, and what I have now works for me, but I really am going to try to simplify it more even for the summer. But I'll probably keep the basic setup for May, I'm thinking, and then, oh dear Lord, we'll see what I do. But so I started my bathroom as I always do, and then, you know, go through and end up in the living room by the coffee table. So what I have going here in the bathroom tonight is Lake Sunset. And this is actually a fairly new jar, because I had lovely Kiku going in here and it finished up. I thought it would have one more burn, so I thought I was going to be able to get it in for this video, but it finished up last night, so I started my Lake Sunset. And yeah, here it's doing pretty good, I think. This is my third jar of Lake Sunset from the 2014 pour. I had a large jar, a 2-wick tumbler in my other bathroom, no throw. So I decided to give it another go, because I am for some reason obsessed with the scent. I love the scent. I love the label. I want it to throw. So it's doing okay. I think it is doing better than my other 2 jars that I tried. But I'm not sure, it needs a little bit more time. So in order to boost the scent, over here in my tart warmer, I have a tart of, God, I can't see anything, Lake Sunset going. And I'm really, really kicking myself that when they had the $1 tart and votive sale, I did not pick up tarts and votives in this scent. I wasn't thinking. All I knew was like, oh, maybe, you know, the large jar's not working for me. Totally forgot about this scent. So the next $1 tart and votive sale, I'm definitely at least picking up more tarts, probably votives too, because I do like this scent. I think it's a good bathroom, bedroom type scent, and it is an online exclusive now. You can no longer get it in the store, and I'm afraid it may eventually be retired. I don't know if they're going to bring it back in the fall. We'll see. But, yeah. Kicking myself. I'm surprised I even had this tart. I think, not this past sale, but the sale before, I picked up like 1 or 2. So I had to scrounge around to find this one. And I have to say that the tart is doing really, really good. When I walk into my bedroom, you'll see what I have going on in there, and the first thing I can smell is the Lake Sunset. So I know it's coming from the tart. So let's see what else I have going on. So over here on my tall dresser, I have not too many things going on. I did simplify this. I had some votives going on earlier in soft blanket, and they finished up this morning. So I replaced them with these hobnail candles that I just got the other day from Bath and Body Works. And this is in the scent Lilac Blossom. And it's kind of an odd mix for everything else that I have going on here. But I really, really, really wanted to start burning these hobnail glasses to see how they look when they're burning. And I've had it going for about an hour now, and it still hasn't pulled out yet. So, you know, it is a 1-wick candle, so I suppose it will take some time. But yeah, these are really, really pretty. So, you know, I do plan on reusing them when they're done. And then, of course, you guys saw my haul video. I got the Hobnail Hurricane, and this is the 2015 version with the little daisies on top. Just beautiful. I almost didn't get it, but I'm glad I did because it fits a Bath and Body Works jar, which I had in here. I actually had Bath and Body Works Lavender Vanilla with the one with the blue glass. Oh my gosh, it was so gorgeous looking. But that finished up this morning as well. And see, that's what happens when I start these videos later in the month. You know, what I start finishes up, and then I'm kind of like, you know, in transition. So my Lavender Vanilla finished up, and I did have a large jar Yankee in here, my soft blanket, which I moved over to another holder. So I pulled out my Goose Creek Sunset Sparkle, which I did a review on last week. And if you recall, I mentioned that it's not the same, but it is similar to Lake Sunset. There's, you know, some other notes in here that make it different. But I thought, hey, you know, I've been doing the Lavender Vanilla. I finished that, and I actually had Lavender Vanilla twice. So I was like, you know, I'm ready for something a little bit different. So I pulled out my Sunset Sparkle, the Goose Creek. This is the Goose Creek 3-wick tumbler. It fits in here perfect, just like a Bath and Body Works candle. So I'm really happy with my my new acquisition. And of course, I have the other Lilac Blossoms Hobnail candle here. So that's what I have going on my top dresser. Then over here, this is the crystal holder that I got from Marshall's. I got this, it was right before Easter. And I went back the following week, which was last weekend, I believe, and they were completely sold out. And they had several. And I was really bummed because I wanted to get another one because this is just so gorgeous and so beautiful. But you know what? Things work out for the best because I didn't have this, and if I had gotten this, I wouldn't have any room for my Hobnail Hurricane. So this is beautiful, but it is a holder. It's not a hurricane. And, you know, sometimes with, you know, my candles, especially with the large jar Yankees, which I have in here, by the way, I've been switching them back and forth to see what works best for me. But, you know, sometimes I like to have that actual hurricane, and, you know, a glass holder to keep in the heat, which this doesn't because it's very, it has a lot of open work, you know, the metals. And I originally had this on my tall dresser, and I had the Hobnail Hurricane here, which looked beautiful here because it was catching the daylight coming through the window. But I end up switching them simply because this is kind of delicate because these crystals are like attached together through wires, and it's a little bit tall. So when I had it on the tall dresser, I'm short, I was having a hard time, like, you know, trimming my wicks and lighting my candles without actually having to pick up the whole thing. And I was afraid if I kept picking it up and putting it down, picking it up and putting it down, I was going to damage it, because that happened to another one I have, which I'll show you in a second. So in this holder, I have soft blanket, and then in the votive holders in the black, I have votive holders of soft blanket. Then over here on the side is one that I picked up a few months ago, and this isn't the clear crystal. This is like a smoky gray. I forget what they call this color. There's a name for it. But I'd gotten this one a few months ago, and I really do like the clear crystal better. I think it shines more and reflects the light better. But one of these things, I'm not going to turn it around, came off when I was picking it up and putting it down, picking it up and putting it down. And I used to be able to put it back together, but it's been so worn out now that it's not doing it. So I have to come up with some solution to attach it again. But yeah, so I had this one on the tall dresser as well at some point in its life. And it's like, you know, I think it's better it stays on the low dresser where I don't have to move it and I can easily reach in and take the jars in and out. So that's the plan for now. Oh, I forgot. What do I have in here? I have one of my favorites, Napa Valley Sun. And so I just started on my candles like an hour ago, so nothing's pulled out yet. But I started this one this morning, and as you guys know, I have been having problems with my beloved Napa Valley Sun. The last 2 jars I tried burning had severe tunneling issues and no throw issues. But this one was doing really well this morning, so I'm hoping that was just a fluke and my Napa Valley Sun has made a comeback. Okay, so now we're in my computer room and I have 2 candles going. The first one over here is Blue Hydrangea. And I did do a review on this last year when I first got it, or earlier this year. When did I get it? Whenever I got it, I did a review on it. However, since then, I burnt it more, and I actually pulled this out right after I finished burning my Garden Hideaway. And I was burning Garden Hideaway during the month of March. And I have to say, these 2 candles smell very, very similar. So similar that if I didn't have the 2 candles side by side, I would say they were exactly the same. However, they're not. I think the Garden Hideaway is a little bit softer. But this one throws. If you guys want a floral that throws, Blue Hydrangea is the one for you because it is just doing phenomenal. And it is actually outthrowing the other candle I have going on in this room, which is also normally a strong thrower. And that candle is in this container. And this is Lilac Blossoms, which is one of my favorite florals from Yankee, especially for spring. I know a lot of people don't like the scent Lilac Blossoms, but I do. I just love the scent of fresh lilacs on a tree, and I think Yankee's scent nails it. And to me, the smell of lilacs means spring. And in my kitty cat warmer, this is my favorite things warmer that is from Yankee. I have a tart going in Lilac Blossoms. So the room is filled with the scent of Lilac Blossoms, but I think that Blue Hydrangea is still got the edge a little bit. And in this corner, this is not really a corner, this is my hall bathroom. And this candle is a disappointment. What I have going on in here is Hydrangea, not Blue Hydrangea, Hydrangea. And this candle is such a beautiful scent. I mean, when I got it and I smelled it, I was like, oh my gosh, this candle to me is like Easter. I smell the hyacinth, the lily. I don't even know if it has lily in it. I can't remember. And I have not done a review on this. I apologize. I should have. But I have one more jar, so eventually I'll get one up. But there's no throw, people. And it really kind of mystifies me because when I smell it, you know, like when I'm putting my nose over it, it smells like it's strong, but it's just not throwing at all. And I have it in a very small bathroom. And it's really kind of annoying because I had Water Garden in here earlier, and that one smelled super strong when I got close to it, but that had no throw either. So I've had 2 no throw candles in this bathroom. So I'm getting kind of like, you know, what am I going to put in here next? And I already know, I think, unless I change my mind in the next couple weeks, I think when this one's done, I'm going to put the new Yankee Candle Beach Holiday in here because I had the tart going all week, and the tart lasted all week. I mean all week. I turn it on at night, leave it going on all night, turn it off in the morning, do the same thing, you know, 5-6 days in a row. It was going strong. I threw it out finally today to put something new in, but I swear it would have had one more night. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the candle throws. But yeah, Hydrangea, a disappointment. It is such a beautiful scent. So I had to have something else in here since I finished up the Beach Holiday Tart that I thought kind of would blend with the Hydrangea, more than the Hydrangea, even though it's not throwing. And because we're supposed to get rain tonight, I decided to go with Stormwatch. So I have a votive of Stormwatch over here. And then in my Tart warmer, which you can't see because it's dark, I have a Tart of Stormwatch going on. Waiting for the rain to come. Okay, and in my kitchen, pardon me, I'm just going to turn off the stove because my rice is done cooking. In my kitchen, I have a World Journeys candle that I picked up at Marshall's. And this one is in the scent New Zealand Wildberry. And oh my gosh, if you guys like fruity tart scents, seek out this candle. Last summer, I reviewed another World Journeys candle called Jamaican Rum Punch, and I'm pretty sure these are the exact same candle. It's, you know, I compared them side by side. They smell a little different, but it could be just a difference in the pour date. Other than that, I mean, they're just a tart sweet citrus. I don't know. I love it. And it throws really well. I've had no performance issues with it whatsoever. New Zealand Wildberry, Yankee Candle World Journeys. Seek it out if this is your type of scent. You won't be disappointed, I don't think. So let's see what I have going on in the dining room. Okay, so on this end table, I have in my Palm Leaf Hurricane. This is another candle that I picked up at Home Goods. This is the writing jar from Yankee Candle, and the scent is called Relaxing Lavender, but it is a dupe, exact dupe for Lemon Lavender. Now this particular jar I'm having some issues with because the wicks on this candle, in fact a lot of the candles I've been burning this month for some reason have had really strong wicks that have given me issues because I like to keep my wicks trimmed. I don't like the flame shooting high. And when the wicks were trimmed to a normal length, I was getting really high flame. So I was having to trim my wicks like down to the nub. And then what happens there is then they don't burn properly and I start getting tunneling issues. So I've just been fighting with these wicks like all month long. And this candle is a prime example. If I have it at a normal, even like shorter than normal, the flames were shooting up sky high. So I trimmed it like down to practically nothing. Then I had problems getting it lit, and then it's tunneling. And I mean, it looks like it's not doing too bad right now. And it's been going, how long has it been going? Maybe an hour and a half. So it's still got some time to go. But, you know, lemon lavender is one of my favorite scents. So it'd be nice if I didn't have to fight with it though, right? Then over here, this is like my my candle cupboard, where all my candles were supposed to fit in. I have my Crystal Hurricane, and in here I have a 2-wick pillar. This is in the soft wax. This is another candle that I picked up at Home Goods last year, and this is in the scent Sweet Pea. You know, other than keeping my wicks trimmed and short, I've had no issues with the burn whatsoever. And the throw is actually pretty good. When I walk in this vicinity, I can get the throw of the Sweet Pea, almost even more than my Lemon Lavender, because I'm having problems with my Lemon Lavender pooling. Over here, I have in my votive holders, I actually have a mix going on. I am alternating Yankee Candle Honey Blossom and Colonial Candle Grapefruit Hibiscus. Earlier in the month I had something else going on. I think I had, what did I have? I don't remember. Oh, I had Yankee Candle Joyful Spring, which was a Simply Home votive with fresh cut roses. And that was a really nice combo. And I like the purple and the pink together. So I wanted to redo the purple and the pink again, but I didn't want to do the same scent. So I went with the Honey Blossom and Grapefruit Hibiscus, which actually go very well together because one's sweet, one's tart, and they kind of balance each other out. Then over here in this Hurricane, I have another 2-wick tumbler in the scent Garden Sweet Pea, and this one's been doing fine well. You see what looks like a little bit soot there, but it's not. It's actually a scorch mark from my lighter. I got too close to the label one time, so, but no problems with it whatsoever. Same over here. This is another 2-wick soft wax tumbler that I got last summer, and this is in the scent Lilac Blossoms, and it's just kind of sitting here. I actually had it somewhere else, but like I said, I finished some things up. I've changed some things around since I put the Easter stuff away, and this candle had no home, so it was, like halfway done, so I didn't want to put it away and keep it. So it's like, okay, I'm just going to set it here. This is the little butterfly holder that was somewhere else originally, and yeah, so it's almost done. It's doing fairly well, but it's not super strong. I think the Garden Sweet Pea is a little bit stronger, although admittedly I do have 2 of them going and only 1 Lilac Blossom here. And then over here is the second Palm Leaf Hurricane that I just got the other day from Bath & Body Works. And in this one I also have a jar of the Relaxing Lavender, aka Lemon Lavender. And this one has actually been doing fine. I haven't had any issues with it. I don't have a wax pool yet because, like I said, I just lit these up about an hour and a half ago, but I've had no issues with this jar. It's just that other one that's been giving me problems. So this one's doing a-okay. And then just to show you real quick on the other side of the room, I usually kind of duplicate what I have, what I just showed you, and I just have some votives going in alternating the Honey Blossom with the Grapefruit Hibiscus. And then over here in my lantern, I have a Kringle candle, and this is in the scent, gosh, what's the scent called? Provence. This is their old style Summer Lights in a 1-wick paraffin wax, and this one has been doing really well. You see like some soot here. That is my fault completely. When I first started this candle, it was early in the month, like around Easter time and everything, and I just didn't have time to give it a full burn because it is a 1-wick paraffin wax candle. I mean, it's a slow burner. So it started to tunnel, and then I never took the time to fix it. So finally this weekend, I gave it like a really good long burn yesterday, and it fixed the tunneling problem. It corrected itself. I didn't have to cut anything out. It just melted it away. But then I forgot about it, and it kept burning and burning and burning, and then the soot started to happen because the wick got like super long. I was shocked when I saw how long that wick got. So that is my fault, and I didn't bother to clean it up. So other than that, great performer. I did, when they had their clearance sale, I did pick up a few more of these. I got, I think the Daylight. I got a Winter Light, which is like a different color. It's like the black and purple gingham pattern. And then I think I got like a clear crystal pillar still left. I actually like this scent. It's like a lavender honey. So I figured it would go well with my Honey Blossom that I have going on. So that is my lantern, which I did move because this used to be in a different location, but I have something there now, which you guys haven't seen yet. So on to the next thing. So over here, I have Colonial Candle Grapefruit Hibiscus, and I have done a review on this before, and I mean, I just love this scent. And these votive holders, they're also from Colonial Candle, and these held the scent Cucumber Fresca. So when I finished burning the Cucumber Fresca, I saved the holders, even though I have more, because I just thought they looked so cute and elegant. And I just stuck my votive in there, and hey, I'm ready to go. They look great, I think. I like it. So that is Grapefruit Hibiscus. Oh, and this is a card from one of my Facebook group members and subscribers, and I just thought it looked so beautiful with this display, so I'm keeping it out. You know who you are. Thank you so much. Then over here, you guys have not seen this yet, except for when I hauled it. This is the lamp that I got from Yankee Candle, and it took me quite a bit of time to find a place to put this. Where I just was with the Grapefruit Hibiscus and the flower arrangement, I had it there, and that was the original spot I meant to put it. But I had that flower arrangement that I had to move. It was in my bedroom, and I moved. Oh, I can't tell you, when I was doing my stuff for Easter, I was going crazy, moving things around, taking accessories in and out and everywhere. And it looked really, really nice over there. I really liked it there. And that's where I meant to have it, and this is where my lantern used to be, but I think I actually like it here better, because this wall needed something, in, you know, it was just a space, it needed something, which my lantern did that, but I couldn't put this where my lantern is because it's a little bit too tall and it was getting in the way of the light switch. So it worked out. I just switched them around, and what I have going on in here is a Pure Radiance in the scent Lavender Chiffon, I believe. Yeah, Lavender Chiffon. And this one's been doing really well too. I just trimmed the wick on this, so hopefully I'm not going to have any issues. Like, oh, I can't believe all the issues I'm having with the wicks this month, but I've had no issues with this candle so far. I mean, yeah, it does leave some residue, but once it gets hot and starts burning, the residue melts while it's actually burning, but then when it cools off, it hardens up again. So, but I thought the shape of the Pure Radiance looked really nice in the lamp. You know, I did put a large jar Yankee Candle there. It looked okay, but I thought it kind of looked a little funny. But the shape of the Pure Radiance I really like in here. So I have plenty to go through. So that's probably what I'll do for, you know, the near future anyway. And over here is, what do I have? Oh, this is the flower arrangement that I got. Remember last month I said when my church closed down and I picked up some silk flower arrangements, I finally found a vase to fit it. And I got the sea glass as a tea light holder and plate. And I actually stuck like I had tea lights in here, but today I stuck the cylinder votive holder, the clear cylinder votive holder in there, and I have a votive in Grapefruit Hibiscus. So I have one on this end, and I have one over here. And last but not least, on my coffee table, and yes, that is Mambo sitting on top of the chair. He's got to make an appearance in every video, I swear. You would think I have only one cat, and I do have two others, but that's Mambo over there snoozing. And I have in the votive holders to, you know, complement what I had going on the other side of the room, I'm alternating the Honey Blossom and Grapefruit Hibiscus. And then in the Sea Glass Hurricane, I have a jar of Honey Blossom. So there you guys have it. That is what I am burning now for the month of April. And it's, you know, April is quickly coming to a close, so I'm kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do for May. My theme is going to be spring flowers, and so you guys know I'm a floral person, so I'm going to be busting out my florals, which I've already done in the month of April, but yeah, I'm looking forward to May. So if you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed evening. Hey guys, I'm back. I forgot a candle. The candle that is sitting on my dining room table, and this is a Bath & Body Works candle in the scent Southern Sweet Tea. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It's not a Bath and Body Works candle. It is a White Barn exclusive. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I know I feel so bad for those of you who cannot get your hands on this candle because I am obsessed with it. I am stocking up on it. I love it. It is rocking my world and it's throwing great. It's doing really well. This is one of the few candles that I have that actually throws in this room. And with all the other stuff going on that I just saw you guys saw, this candle is holding its own. So I'm really happy with it. I really like it. I hope I don't have any burn issues with it when it gets down to the end. And if you guys have a White Barn within any kind of reasonable driving distance and you like tea scents, seek it out. Seek it out. So there you guys have it. Good night.